Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer spent months searching for a new display after their long-standing dual-monitor setup became problematic. Faced with a failing KVM docking station and developing vision issues, they decided to completely reevaluate their workspace. The goal was to find a single, high-quality 4K monitor with a built-in KVM and Thunderbolt connectivity to simplify the cable management for their two laptops. This particular monitor was one of the few that met all these specific, demanding criteria. Upon setting it up, our reviewer was immediately impressed. The picture quality is excellent, plenty bright without being harsh, flicker-free, and equipped with features to minimize blue light, which is great for eye health. While the professional-grade color calibration was more than needed, it speaks to the overall quality of the panel. The real game changer, however, was an accessory our client didn't even know they needed: a small, wired hotkey puck. This little device allows for easy navigation of the on-screen menu and, most importantly, one-click switching between computers. It's far more convenient than fumbling for buttons on the monitor itself. The physical design also received high praise, with a heavy, well-built stand that is easy to assemble and provides a stable, flat base. However, the experience wasn't entirely perfect. Our reviewer noted that the port placement, facing upwards on the back, makes them difficult to access once assembled. They also wished for more connectivity, specifically an Ethernet port and a few more USB ports to avoid needing an external hub. Despite these minor shortcomings, this client found the monitor to be an amazing solution that transformed their workflow, and they now consider the manufacturer a top choice for any future purchases.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this high-end monitor, particularly for creative professionals. Overall, this client was incredibly impressed. They noted that while it might not be the ultimate choice for gaming due to the lack of variable refresh rates, it excels in almost every other area. It boasts a user-friendly puck adjuster for controls, USB-C connectivity, a KVM switch, multiple inputs, and the convenient ability to quickly swap between color profiles. Our reviewer felt this monitor outperforms other displays of its size in many measurable ways, even compared to well-regarded alternatives. It integrates seamlessly with macOS devices, although there was a minor quirk with an older NVIDIA graphics processing unit recognizing it as a 6K display. Minor drawbacks mentioned include the viewing angle, which could be slightly wider, and a slightly reflective finish in direct sunlight. The black uniformity is generally excellent for a display of this size, but there's some minor unevenness visible in total darkness, and it lacks zonal backlighting. However, as a daily driver, this is a truly excellent monitor. The wide color gamut is particularly beneficial when working with Adobe RGB profiled images and RAW photos. The reviewer found the 10-bit color depth noticeable, eliminating gradient banding commonly seen in 8-bit footage. The UI is well designed, allowing for quick profile swaps and brightness adjustments. The client also appreciated that no color adjustments were needed out of the box, highlighting the fantastic pre-calibration. Ultimately, this reviewer found the monitor an invaluable asset, especially with its input switching and laptop charging capabilities, essentially eliminating the need for a separate Thunderbolt dock.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer had been using a 4K display for years, quite content with its image quality despite some UI quirks and occasional waking from sleep issues. However, a certain OS update rendered it unusable, forcing an upgrade. Our reviewer initially opted for another display from a familiar brand, drawn to its impressive specs like HDR capabilities and a wide color gamut. Sadly, the experience was disappointing. The backlight bleed was noticeable, diminishing the promised deep blacks. Worse, the reviewer spotted several dark spots on white screens, possibly dead pixels or dust, which became distracting. It was promptly returned. Searching for alternatives in this high-end display category led the reviewer to this monitor, a 27-inch model. While it appeared less impressive on paper in terms of color gamut, it has proven to be an absolute delight. The client reports that, as a Mac user, this display feels perfectly integrated with the operating system. Connecting via Thunderbolt is seamless, and there's even a dedicated color setting for Macs. All settings can be adjusted via user-friendly software. This monitor boasts excellent image quality, free from distracting artifacts. The stand is described as solid and rugged, and the bezel is discreetly elegant. Our reviewer particularly appreciates the monitor's responsiveness when waking the Mac from sleep, creating a positive user experience. While the included puck for settings adjustments is not used by this client, they acknowledge its potential usefulness. The built-in speakers are considered subpar, but sufficient for system alerts when the monitor is set as the audio output.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.